And let's go to the Central Shopping District. See who's around. Chie wants to go on a motorcycle ride, but it won't rank up. Ooh, I could go with Marie, but I think I'm gonna go with Rise today.
Oh, senpai.
That was so much fun the other day, hanging out with Marie-chan. But I'm not crazy about how Yosuke-senpai seems so head over heels for her. I mean, think about it. Isn't he supposed to be a Rosette superfan? Speaking of all that, how's Marie-chan doing? She's got a mouth on her, but she's really pretty cute. Next time we can all get together, we should call her up too. Okay, that's cool. Let's hang out. The hill overlooking town. You came here at Rise's request, as she says she likes it here. When I first got to town, I used to sit here and do nothing. I would just listen to the sound of the river, the sound of the birds, the sound of the rain. I felt I could forget Rosette and find myself that way. But... Senpai, have you ever thought that you're pushing yourself too far, or that you are just acting? All the time. Really? Then you might be an even better actor than me. But I see. You've been through a lot too. It seems Rise is a bit relieved. I feel like I've been able to relax after coming to Inaba. Meeting all of you, laughing together, watching the store, reading comics, playing with the cat. When I was at my parents' house, I was on my best behavior around them. Oh, but Grandma doesn't ask me anything. You know, like why I quit, or what I'm thinking of doing next. She just talks about tofu. She says I'm like tofu. I had to ask her what she meant. The way she explained it, tofu looks weak and fragile, but it's actually pretty resilient. Even though it stands out because it's not like any other food, it can be mixed in with any recipe or flavor. Tofu is incredible. I'm nothing like that. I was actually bullied at school before I made my debut. I wasn't good at talking, and I always looked at my feet. I was alone the entire time. But I didn't have a problem with that. No one expected anything of me. And then, the application my relatives sent without telling me passed the first audition. I wasn't interested in being an idol, but I wanted the chance to change myself. And just by chance, I won. When it happened, I panicked, thinking maybe I should turn their offer down. Then I thought, if I appeared on TV, I could make friends. It was literally the only reason I went through with it. After a while, I realized something. The person everyone likes, the one they say hi to on the street, that's not the real me. Rosette is the one everyone likes, the fictional character they sold the public. It's the same with you, isn't it? You don't have to deny it. I won't be mad. You're with me right now because I'm Rosette, yeah? I don't want to say that. No. I'm sorry, that wasn't a fair question. But I'm happy you said so. Rise smiles weakly. When I got back to school after my debut, no one bullied me. I was happy at first, with people I didn't even know talking to me. But they weren't suddenly interested in Rise Kujikawa. They wanted to hang out with Rosette. The bullying stopped, but I felt like none of them saw the real me. In my heart, I've always thought, well, this isn't the real me. Funny, huh? I was the one who wanted to change, and... But none of that matters now. I'm done being Rosette. Now I have people that know the real me. Plus, I have power that can help everyone. I love that. This time, I'm gonna change into a Rise that everyone can like. Keep an eye out for her, senpai. Rise is smiling. You feel that you understand Rise even more. Rank up to rank 5. The Rise Kujikawa social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Lover's Arcana has grown. And she learned Healing Wave. All party members will recover a small amount of HP at the end of a battle. Awesome! Or at the start of a battle? Couldn't tell. I'll figure it out when it happens.
See you later, Senpai.
You walked Rise home and then went home.
You're back.
Fridge is full of food, but I'm gonna hang out with Dojima today.
Hey.
So we gotta crank this out. Alright. Become closer soon. Okay, lunchtime. Who wants to hang out? Yumi wants to hang out. Blah, 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 Yumi. So just Yumi wants to hang out today. I hope you all enjoyed the school trip. Don't you all feel just a bit more mature now that you've visited an urban area like that? Oh, by the way, that cute bear that Yukun had on the trip was really adorable. I get so tempted by animals with such unique designs. Speaking of bears, their friends the pandas are also really cute. Do you know what they used to be called in Japanese? They were called black and white bears and divided color bears. Perfect description of how they look. The mixed colors, so exotic, yet so delightful. You need to do some exotic things to become adults anyway. You listened to the lecture intently. I'm not sure what that's supposed to imply. Your knowledge is increased. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do any part-time jobs today in town real quick. If Yumi's the only social link. I'm not having anything against Yumi, I just want to see what my options are before I commit. I can work at the daycare center. I think it'll rank up, so let's do it. You helped out at the daycare center. Let's wrestle, mister! Yuta is energetic today as usual. My understanding went up. Yukun, let's go home, okay? I don't want to go home yet. I'm playing with Mister.
Huh?
But doesn't that bother him? No! Okay, fine. I'm going home. Yuta suddenly turned silent. You decided to play with Yuta for a bit and then walk him home. On the way home, on the Samigawa floodplain, Eri is sitting over there. Is she mad at me? Just apologize, Yuta. She hates me. But she has to take care of me. I feel sorry for her. She doesn't hate you. Oh, thank you. You walked him here? Maybe I should have you walk him all the way home. He looks so happy when he's at daycare. Today he yelled, I don't want to go home. Well, obviously not. Even if he goes home, it's just the two of us. He'll forget his father's face at this rate. Poor thing. The two are unknowingly pitying each other, but it seems both are distancing themselves from the other. I'm glad he's going to the daycare center. He looks like he's having a good time, and I have time to myself too. He seems happy even after he comes home, especially on days you're there. Of course, since we don't talk, I've never actually heard him say this, so please take care of him. You sense Eri's gratitude, and you feel your relationship with Eri has grown deeper. Rank 5.
Yukun, let's go home.
Mr. Yu has to go home too. They awkwardly went home together. You decided to go home as well. 10,000 yen. Awesome.
Good evening, and welcome to Nightline's special Night Watch report. A suspect in the murders in Inaba was safely arrested recently, but what few people know is that the mastermind who brought him to justice was a high school detective. Tonight's report will focus on this detective prince, Naoto Shirogane, whose handsome looks are sweeping the nation.
I'm sure he's thrilled about that.
Thanks for being on the show.
No. The pleasure is all mine.
Naoto is on TV.
Oh, his uniform's the same as yours.
First, congratulations to you and the police for your recent arrest of the culprit. It was well known that there were a lot of mysteries surrounding this case, and you did a great job clearing them up.
I'd hesitate to
Sport.
say that the matter is cleared up as such. It's true that our suspect was behind Mr. Muraoka's unfortunate death. But when I cast my eye over the case as a whole, I detect a few things that seem out of place.
What, are you doing a reading or something?
Like what?
Unfortunately, I cannot divulge details at this time, but this matter claimed the lives of 3 people. Hence, I believe even the smallest inconsistency must be investigated.
I see. I have to say this is a surprise in light of the police's official statement. Now for our next segment, the Detective Prince's true identity, where Naoto-kun tells us a little bit about himself.
Given the fact that this is still the same conversation, I don't understand why we've divided this into segments.
Amazingly, the Detective Prince has solved a whopping 24 cases. 16 of them were...
There's a detective at your school? When I'm older, I'm gonna go to your school, too.
That would be the only school I know of in town. The breezy evening passes.
Hi, Senpai.
Oh, hey everyone.
Yo,
Hey, did you see the show on TV last night? Naoto-kun was on.
that thing about the detective prince solving the case? Come on, we're the ones who actually caught the killer.
But the police were the ones who identified the suspect, and he was cooperating with them on it, right? So it's true that he helped solve the case.
Do you guys really expect them to put us on TV, explaining that we saved people from inside the TV?
I'm kinda surprised, though. I didn't think he was the type to go after the spotlight like that.
Good morning. I've been waiting for you all. There's something I needed to discuss with you regarding the case.
Discuss? Dude, we'll be late if we talk too long. Hey, where's your uniform?
Could you please indulge my current theory on the matter?
What is it?
First, as regards commonalities between the victims, all of them were kidnapped before they were murdered. The victims were all locals who had been the focus of recent media attention, becoming suddenly well-known. That is the most likely scenario. I don't believe there's anything intrinsically unique about the victims themselves. Haven't you all come to the same conclusion?
We're all intrinsically unique, you jerk! Yeah, we did. I plead the fifth. I don't even think that exists in Japan.
Then allow me to state my point. Will you admit that a number of you fit these identical circumstances? There was a long interval between the second and third deaths in this case. But after I applied the aforementioned criteria, I discovered several similar disappearances had taken place. Yukiko Amagi, Kanji Tatsumi, Rise Kujikawa. All of you disappeared shortly after being shown on TV.
Well, Kanji's not actually here right now.
Either you escaped death somehow, or you faked your own disappearances in order to divert attention from yourselves. Since some of you had ties to the victims, there came a point where I suspected one of you must be the culprit.
You thought one of us was the killer? Oh, you can't be serious.
This was a prior theory, since discarded. Putting together everything I've learned until this moment, I believe exactly the opposite. You aren't the culprits. You may, in fact, be the only ones with the means to pursue the true perpetrator.
I knew our power to become drunk without any alcohol would help. It's exactly what we needed.
Seen as a joining of forces between the rescued, everything falls into place. Of course, this is all speculation. There is, in fact, a flaw in the theory. It doesn't account for the third incident, Mr. Muraoka's murder.
Naoto, who are you talking to? Why do you keep turning away from us?
He has never been broadcast on television, and neither did he ever disappear. We must also consider the condition of his corpse. The first two victims are still listed with an unknown cause of death. But Mr. Muraoka died of an easily identifiable blunt force trauma to the occipital cranium. The police have not satisfactorily resolved this discrepancy, yet they are desperate to close the case. Further action will be necessary to obtain some sort of decisive evidence.
Further action? What do you mean?
Well, whatever the outcome, the evidence should come to light. You said something interesting to me not long ago.
We said a lot of weird things not that long ago.
Hey, where are you going?
This is not a game for me either.
Naoto-kun?
I suppose you're wondering why I've trapped you on the path to school today. Naoto didn't come to school. Well, yeah, duh, we saw him leaving. You know what? I'm gonna hang out with Ko today. What's up, dude? Let's go to practice. Today is the scrimmage game that you and Daisuke forced everyone into. Is the other team here yet? More importantly, is Ko here yet? Daisuke? This is the gym, not the field, you know. I'm on the basketball team today. Alright, they're here. The game's about to start, Ko.
Huh?
Wait, we don't have enough players. I see 5 of us right here. But that's counting you? Look, I know you think that no matter how hard you train, you're not accomplishing anything. But you can't do it all by yourself. You've got us, and you've got the rest of the guys who showed up today.
Don't forget that.
And with all 4 of us, or all 5 of us, we'll beat the 3 of them. I guess there were some of them off screen. The scrimmage began. Ko's skills are undeniable, but the opposing team is playing well, or passing well. It's a close game. You're playing your best today. Your defense is tenacious, and you managed to prevent the opposing team from scoring several times. But the score is tied. There are only a few seconds left until the final buzzer. It's time to bring in Air Bud. An opponent fakes out Daisuke and scores. Your team lost the game. He also got me a high rooftop. The 3 of you came up here after the game. I can't believe we lost. You and I were on fire out there, too. Ugh. I'm not surprised, though. I won't name names, but we had one guy out there who didn't even know what traveling is. No matter how hard you train, you can't do it all by yourself. Is that how it went? Man, even after dropping a pearl of wisdom like that. Oh, shut up, damn it. Look, the whole reason we set up this match was for... I know. It was all for me, right? Yeah. I feel... better. I don't know how to say it, but I don't feel so alone anymore. Does that make sense? Ko looks up at the sky. Lately, I've been feeling bad for my parents. They took me in and raised me, hoping that I'd carry on the Ichijo name, you know? But then Sachiko was born, and even if she can't carry on the name, she'll be the successor of the family. But what does that make me? I'm not even related by blood, so do I even have a purpose? It's like there's no point in them even raising me anymore. Should I just leave? You're thinking too much. Why, did your mom and dad say something? No, they've all been really good to me. It's not them, it's me. So you think just because they're not your real parents that they're not your family? In this family? That's a load of bull. What do you mean? If we can be family without being related, why are they getting a tutor for a 2-year-old? Why is it suddenly okay for me to play basketball? I can quit my lessons. I don't have to go to the social gatherings anymore. Why would they tell me that stuff? It means they don't need me anymore, doesn't it? That I've been replaced, right? Ugh.
Sorry.
Alright, I know yelling at you guys won't solve anything. I'm gonna drop by the Institute. The Institute? You mean... Yeah, the orphanage. What for? I was thinking maybe I'd ask about my real parents. I'll go with you. Huh? No, that's okay. I don't want to drag you into this.
I got it.
If that's what you need to do, then do it. I know you'll be back.
Thanks, man.
Hey, about the game. When I heard you set it up for me, it made me really happy. Thanks again, guys. Ku laughs sheepishly. The plan you and Daisuke made was a success. You feel your relationship has grown stronger. Look at that, we're already rank 7. Too bad we lost. Dude, shut up! Sometimes you gotta lose a battle to win the war, or however that goes. Yeah, except we didn't win anything.
See ya.
You talked with Ku and Daisuke and went home after saying goodbye. Look how the game specifies I said goodbye, and not that I just like walked off silently like a jerk. Alright, it's going to rain tomorrow. I was going to do laundry. You can work as a tutor today, but I also want to do this.
Hey.
I think this is the end. If I'm remembering the last time we did his link correctly.
You know, I just looked outside. Let's take a walk in a bit. There's somewhere I want to go with you and Nanako. Oh, and here, have this.
You obtained a coffee mug.
It's the same kind that Nanako and I use. This is your personal mug. Write your name on it later.
Thank you.
No problem. Take good care of it.
Dojima is smiling cheerfully.
We're family. So I'll fill yours and Nanako's mugs anytime. Don't forget that.
I actually really like that. That's very sweet. It's a good way of demonstrating that.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, big bro.
Does this mean I'm the Dragon of Dojima now? You went out for a walk with Nanako in the middle. With Nanako in the middle. It's like, in the middle? What? Samegawa Riverbank.
It's scary at night, but it's fun with you and Big Bro.
Don't fall in.
Why'd we come here?
Well, you've been saying all the time how you wanted to come here, right? Let's come again on a nicer day. We can have a picnic.
Yeah! Yay! Can I go closer to the river? The fish might be sleeping.
All right, all right. Watch your step, okay?
Okay.
That look on her face. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm gonna keep up my search for the criminal who ran over Chisato. This time, it's not to escape from anything. I'm just doing it because I'm a detective. Seems I forgot something as basic as that. You made me remember what's important to me. I owe you for that. This town is my town. It's the place where you and Nanako live. That's why I'm gonna live on, protecting this place. As a detective, as a father.
Dojima has a refreshing smile on his face. You feel a tight bond between you and Dojima. Max rank! Ta-da! And the galaxy explodes. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon you the ability to create Koryu, the ultimate form of the Hierophant Arcana. I max the Dojima link and get the ability to create Koryu. It's very close to another character. The Ryotaro Dojima social link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Ryotaro Dojima social link, blah 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 blah. I have formed a bond, Koryu, the Almighty Guardian.
Wait, I said!
Oh, damn it, he's still after us!
What the? Hey, that's... You there! What's wrong?
Detective Dojima? I'm sorry to bother you while you're off duty.
Now, don't sweat it. Who are they?
Oh, it's that group of juvie thieves. You know, the one that's been the talk of the town?
I thought the talk of the town was the murders.
Thieves. Those punks.
Dad, are you going?
Yeah. Arresting the bad guys is your father's job. Sorry, but take care of Nanako.
Go get him.
Yeah.
A big smile spread across Dojima's face.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Detective Dojima of the Inaba PD, feared by punks and thugs citywide. Don't you two worry about me. Head on home, okay?
I don't know why that was really funny to me, though.
All right, stop right there, you punks!
Go get him, Dad! He's so cool. Let's go home. I need to get the bath ready. Oh, and let's make a late night snack.
Now you in the bath. Why does everyone think that I stink?
I'm hungry.
You talked about what you could prepare as you walked home. Oh, right. Oh, rain. I hate it when it rains. You overhear students talking. Hey, did you see that show on TV? The one about the detective prince's secret identity? Naoto-kun is so cool. Yeah, he really does have it going on, doesn't he? He's really young to be a detective, too. He's cute, but he has this aura of mystery about him. That's cool, too. You think he'll be at school today? Classes have ended. Naoto didn't come to school again. That's not good. Can Yumi be my savioress again? No. Yumi, where are you? I need someone to hang out with in the rain. No. I don't want to go to the stupid capsule machines. Alright, fine. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's stuck, I know. Oh, it didn't even get stuck. I just got a Yatsichi, or whatever that was.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Can I work as anything today? Is it gonna be complete? I have to go to watch the Midnight Channel? Alright, fine. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? A silhouette appeared. The image is hazy. You can't tell who it is. But you feel like you've seen this person somewhere before.
Did you see that? Someone came on, right? Now that the killer's been caught, do we still gotta worry about the Midnight Channel? But then someone said the blurry image seemed like an advance notice. What exactly is the Midnight Channel anyway? Did it have anything to do with the murders? This is so frustrating. Hey, what do you think? Did you recognize who appeared just now?
Wasn't it Naoto?
Naoto? Why would he show up on TV? mention it. I wonder what he thinks about the Midnight Channel. I don't get this at all. It's gonna keep nagging at me, I can tell. I'm sure the others saw it too. So let's get together tomorrow and talk about it.
Alright. Yosuke hung up, having missed the point entirely. Someone shows up on TV, they show up on the Midnight Channel. Easy.
So, about the Midnight Channel last night.
I wonder who that was.
I talked to Teddy and he says no one's entered the other side.
Well, yeah, the killer's been caught.
Yeah.
Huh? What's up?
Come on, get with the program. You saw the TV last night, right?
So? It's got nothing to do with us. The killer's behind bars, man. You guys are overreacting. Shit, that shit Naoto said didn't make any sense either. So there's no use getting all worked up about it.
Huh? Naoto-kun?
No, well, how do I put it?
What, were you out of it because you were still thinking about what Naoto said? So you're still hung up on all that stuff.
I ain't hung up on it.
It's okay, we all understand. Just don't go overboard, man.
You little... I said that's not it. I got stuff to do. I'm out of here.
No, wait, you're cool, stay!
Stop bringing that up, Yosuke. You know he doesn't think it's funny. Oh, what? Did something happen between Kanji and Naoto-kun?
Well, that aside, is it me or does the town seem kind of strange lately?
Just completely gonna ignore Rise.
Everyone is in high spirits for some reason, and they all talk about other people, but never themselves.
Really? I don't think it's anything special. Now that the murder case is solved, people feel relaxed, that's all. That's how society is. They all just want to get in on the latest trend. People get excited fast and lose interest even faster. It goes round and round. There's no underlying reason for it.
I don't know. It still seems a little too weird. It's like they're all afraid of something. Oh, sorry. I just had this feeling.
Huh.
It's gonna rain again tonight.
We should check the Midnight Channel just in case.
Oh, don't even get a social link?
Home, big bro.
And I have to go watch this channel. Alright, fine. It's gonna rain. Let's go watch TV again. It's raining tonight. Oh, we're getting a color picture. The Midnight Channel came on. It's an extremely clear image.
Good evening, everyone. I am the Detective Prince, Naoto Shiragane. Welcome to Experiment of the Century, the Genome Project. I will be experimentor and experimentee both in a forbidden yet wonderful bodily alteration process. You shall witness my departure into a new realm, the moment of a new birth. From the chosen day forth, I shall walk a completely different path in life. And I will share this glorious occasion, this memorable day with all of you. Do stay tuned.
Wow. That was confusing. That was definitely Naoto.
Hey, is that you, Senpai? Naoto was just... So, does this mean he was kidnapped? You said people only show up clearly on TV once they're thrown into that other world, right? The hell's going on? I thought we caught the damn killer!
Kanji is completely flustered. Alright, let's discuss it tomorrow.
You're right. Sorry, I called out of the blue.
It's okay, Yosuke does it all the time.
Being a detective, solving cases, it ain't worth shit if he gets himself kidnapped. Damn, that idiot pisses me off. Anyways, let's get the gang together and meet first thing after school.
You decided to go to bed early. You overhear students talking. It's been raining for a few days, but I heard it's finally supposed to clear up this afternoon. Really? Well, then I don't have to cancel my plans. You know that there's a holiday next week, right? I promised my girlfriend we'd go to Okina together. I was worried that it might rain that day. Whew! Well, if that's the case, I hope it never stops raining. Rain like a waterfall so his date gets canceled. And it suddenly stopped raining.
Last night on TV, that was Naoto-kun for sure.
What's the verdict, Teddy? Is he really in there?
I do smell someone.
But you're not even over there.
It's just like before. Nothing's changed.
Like, before. Of course! That's why Naoto-kun appeared on the news so suddenly. He said something didn't seem right and that he wasn't convinced. He also believed that the people who are kidnapped appear on TV first, remember?
Wait, you're saying he's using himself as bait? We came to the same conclusion he did, about how people who become famous through TV would disappear. Could he be trying to prove the theory by using himself?
You mean he got kidnapped on purpose? That's crazy! He could be killed! He said, this is not a game for me either. It's all my fault. I'm the one that said that to him.
Idiot! Why the hell didn't he just tell us?
He knew we'd stop him if he did. Instead, he left us clues so we could figure it out and...
I know! That son of a...
But what about the killer the police are holding now? Mitsuo did kill King Moron, right?
Yeah, but that's all he did, it seems.
I get it now. I remember Naoto-kun mentioning this. He said it was strange that the police were able to identify the cause of Mr. Muraoka's death.
Yeah, it's not like the shadows are typically clubbing people in the head.
Then is King Moron the only one Mitsuo killed?
I just said that!
That'd explain why there were no signs of King Moron being thrown into the TV. The killer didn't change his methods for King Moron. It just seemed that way because it was done by someone else.
Then whoever kidnapped Naoto-kun, that's the real killer? But wait a sec. Didn't Mitsuo say he was the one behind it all? Why would he take the blame for someone else's crime? Isn't that weird?
Not if you know about crime at all.
And they said on the news that the culprit confessed to the other murders too. There's also something else that's been bothering me, but,
To hell with someone who's behind bars! If we don't get off our asses, that stupid Naoto's gonna die in there! We gotta go find him!
Leave it to Kanji to cut through all the bullcrap and just yell, "Let's do it!"
someone's definitely in here. And the world seems to have grown larger.
The world
That's
got
amazing,
larger?
Rise-chan. There's no way my nose can pick up that much.
I can smell the shape of the universe.
Shall I give you a massage?
Ugh, come on, Teddy.
Don't bother her.
It's the same as last time. I know he's here, but I can't tell where. I need something that'll help me understand him. I need some clues. Without that,
right.
I have no idea which way we should look.
Random quest.
Damn it! There's too much we don't know about that kid. But if we don't do something, he's gonna...
Hey, snap out of it. This is just like all the other times. Let's not panic, keep an eye on the weather, and do this like always. We'll save him no problem. First, we need to look for something that'll help us locate him.
I know. I wasn't panicking. We know he's over here, so all we gotta do is get him out.
I'm sorry I couldn't find him. All I need is some kind of hint to help me understand him better. Then I could find him for sure.
It seems you need some more information about Naoto to make any progress. You should ask around about him. Alright, let's figure out who to talk to. Let's go to the school. If I remember correctly, I have to start there. Hello. Do you know about Naoto? Every time I try to invite Naoto to come mountain climbing, he's nowhere to be found. You think he read my mind and erased all the evidence of his existence? Just what I would expect from a high school detective. That doesn't seem likely. What about you? So I had a talk with my dad about my future? I know it's early to be thinking about this stuff, but hey, this is my life we're talking about. I've already decided what I want to do, and I've got the determination to make it happen. My dad's still pretty against it, but I'm not going to give up until he's fully convinced. Good luck. What about you? Sup, transfer dude? Why am I looking away from him? School was back in session. Do anything fun over break? I was pulling pranks all summer long. I bought a few tomatoes, among other things. In fact, I should ring in this new term with a bang. Have fun with your tomatoes. What about you? Naoto-kun. He's gotten pretty popular, hasn't he? Well, I heard a rumor there's this girl who saw something that belonged to him. Must have been near the laboratories. Why don't you try looking there? Okay. I think that's in the practice building? Maybe you're the person. You want to hear about Shirogane-kun? Oh, this is interesting. I saw him get really angry. I'm not sure what it was about, but he was with a policeman. I wonder what happened to make him shout like that. This was in the shopping district a little while ago. Naoto was with a policeman earlier? In any case, you should try to find this policeman. Alright, let's go to the shopping district. Let's see. Cop in the shopping district. I'm not seeing any cops. Maybe they're in the other half. Or maybe they meant Adachi. I did just see Adachi. I'll check and come back. If there's not a cop. Oh, I think I see a cop. Cop! What do you want? I'm in the middle of something here, so don't bother me. If school's out, go home already. I swear, kids these days. He doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk. It may be best to make a change of plans. Alright, I kind of remember this, so I'm going to go one more place and talk to... I think it's Chie I have to talk to. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think talking to Chie may trigger something. I think she's here. If I'm wrong, I'm wasting time. I'll cut this, but... Is she here, or is... I'm going to check the riverbank itself instead of just the road. Ta-da! There she is. Chie! Why do I keep turning away from people? Yeah, I guess it's no good unless we act like we're Naoto-kun's friends and we're worried about him. Like, Naoto hasn't been to school recently and we're getting worried. Is he busy with police work? Why not ask him something like that? Chie's suggestion does seem to make sense. Next time you speak to the police, you should try that. Alright, let's go back to the cop. Gotta run all the way back. Oh, Chie, why are you here now? Alright, Kappa. You got some business with me, kid. Just because I don't look it, I'm still busy, you know. You told him Naoto hasn't been coming to school lately, and you're worried. Shirogane, do you know him? I haven't seen him at the station lately, either. Funny, wasn't that long ago he'd be around well into the night looking through the files. Even if he wasn't satisfied with the case's outcome, he seemed to be so focused I thought he was obsessed with it. You listened to him talk about Naoto. Maybe you should try talking to another police officer. Alright, and I think that's all I can do for today, because I got purple text. So we'll keep looking around over the next day or so. But I think I'm going to go try and work at the daycare center today.